We've been talking a lot about what's going on in the Middle East, but it's also good to talk about the consequences and the backlash inside Britannia, what it's doing to British politics. We know that Rishi Sunak and his government are all over the place when it comes to the border crisis and, of course, mass migration and multiculturalism causing the chaos that we are seeing on the streets. But we're also seeing this guy, Keir Starmer, getting ready to become the next Prime Minister. Is he going to last as Labour leader? That's the question, because his shadow cabinet, his local councils and councillors and backbenchers are all angry at him, but he's actually remaining very strong. So actually, very impressive from Starmer so far. Let's see how it goes. Jess Phillips is not happy with Starmer, so they're all calling him on him to basically resign at this point. You got like council leaders telling him to resign, some of the backbenchers saying to resign. The shadow cabinet are going against his orders and are basically doing their own rogue statements. Keir Starmer's official position is support Israel. And the shadow cabinet, including Jess Phillips, saying, yeah, we need to get Israel to surrender. Oh, they call it ceasefire, by the way, but it's surrender. Jess Phillips said, I personally don't see it killing hundreds and what will turn out to be tens of thousands of people within a few short weeks as a military objective that leads to any sort of a long-term status of security for Israeli people. If they were doing that, if Israel were proactively targeting innocent civilians, then yeah, I'll be against it too. But when is Hamas using people as human shield? And Israel need to go defend itself. Firstly, they got hostages in Gaza. Secondly, they have to go and make sure that Hamas not to actually pay a price. So you have to go target Hamas anyway. What is your solution? Ceasefire. You do realize what happens if Israel stopped defending itself? Apparently Jess Phillips doesn't know. But she's not the only one. Afzal Khan is another senior Labour MP apparently now. He said, we urgently need a ceasefire and opening of humanitarian corridors to stop further loss of life. Yeah, can you tell that to Egypt? That would be great. It's the Arabs who are refusing to help Palestinians in Gaza. And you have to ask yourself why that is. Ask that question first, Afzal Khan. Again, he's not the only one either. Imran Hussein. Imran Hussein signed a document a few days ago, on the 26th of October, calling for Israel to surrender. That was lovely as well. This is the Labour Party that are getting ready to become government. Whatever you think of the Tory incompetent, wet, liberal, green idiots, this is the Labour Party. Okay, there's also a huge list of others as well, because Alex Cunningham, who's the Justice spokesman. We've got Tandezi, who's the Shadow Treasury Minister, Yasmin Qureshi, who's the Shadow Equalities Minister, and of course Roshan Ara, who's the Ali, who's the Shadow Minister. Again, we got all these different roles which Keir Starmer created just to give jobs to his friends and to keep the left of the Labour Party quiet as well. Hasn't really gone down well, considering that Keir Starmer has now been asked to resign by leaders of both Burnley and Pendle Labour councils, as well as all the others. Every day that list grows. I'm not saying that he's going to resign. I'm not saying that he should resign, because it's actually remaining very strong despite the opposition from the Labour left and the Islamist side. But he needs to sort out his party. If he wants to be Prime Minister, he needs to sort it out. He can't allow the left and the Islamist side to control the narrative. Let me know what you think. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.